Welcome everyone. Today we venture into Mongolia, a land of endless blue skies, rolling steppes, and echoes of Genghis Khan's legacy. Beneath the beauty and romantic image of the nomadic horseman lies a much tougher reality. We'll peel back the layers and look at the lesser-known, darker sides of this incredible country. From the brutal climate to silent struggles in the capital, let's get started. Mongolia's climate is unforgiving. Winters plunge to -40 degrees Celsius, cold enough to freeze skin in minutes. For nomads, survival means keeping livestock alive and staying warm against relentless winds. A single mistake, like letting the fire go out, can be catastrophic. Here, every winter is a test that defines Mongolia. The nomadic life is Mongolia's romantic heart, but it's also a life of immense hardship and isolation. Families are often days from the nearest town, relying only on themselves. There's no running water, no central heating, and daily chores are grueling. Medical help is far away, and the psychological toll of isolation is immense. Community spirit exists, but distance means you're often truly on your own. This is the raw reality of the nomadic struggle. Mongolia is a nation of stark contrasts, nowhere more so than between city and countryside. Ulaanbaatar is a modern, bustling capital, while rural areas remain deeply traditional and poor. The gap drives migration to the city, but many end up in gers districts, shanty towns on the city's edge. Here they face pollution and overcrowding, but lack urban amenities. This urban-rural divide is reshaping Mongolia's future. In winter, Ulaanbaatar's air is thick and toxic, some of the worst pollution on the planet. The main culprit, burning raw coal for heat in the gers districts, where central heating doesn't reach. Add emissions from old power plants and cars, and the city becomes a smog-filled bowl. A temperature inversion traps pollution at ground level, turning blue skies gray. Respiratory illness rates soar, especially among children and the elderly. The very act of surviving the cold is slowly poisoning the city, a dark cloud over Mongolia's future. Mongolia's economy rides a roller coaster, tied to global commodity prices. Mining booms bring hope, but busts bring pain. Jobs vanish, prices soar, and the currency plummets. Families face constant uncertainty, and unemployment is high, especially among youth. Many young Mongolians are underemployed or working below their qualifications. This fuels frustration and social tension. The dream of prosperity remains distant for most. Economic instability is a daily reality. Many Mongolians turn to alcohol to escape hardship. Alcohol abuse is widespread, cutting across all levels of society. It tears families apart and perpetuates poverty and violence. Liver disease rates are among the world's highest. Efforts to fight the problem exist, but the challenge remains immense. Access to healthcare is a major challenge, especially outside Ulaanbaatar. Rural clinics are often understaffed and under-equipped. Help can be hours or days away. For nomads, a simple illness can become life-threatening. Even in the city, hospitals are overcrowded and resources stretched thin. For most, good health is a luxury. The struggle for care is constant. Education is valued, but for rural children, it's a huge sacrifice. Many must live in crowded dormitories, far from home for most of the year. Rural schools often lack resources and qualified teachers, making the emotional cost high. Harsh winters disrupt learning, widening the urban-rural divide. The path to knowledge is long and difficult. Mongolia's vast emptiness means infrastructure is sparse. Outside major towns, paved roads are rare. Most travel is on rough dirt tracks. Journeys are slow, breakdowns common, and help far away. This isolation hampers economic growth and access to services. Major highway projects are underway, but progress is slow. For now, much of Mongolia remains disconnected. For herders, livestock are everything, and predators are a constant threat. Wolves and snow leopards can devastate a family's wealth overnight. Herders spend sleepless nights guarding their flocks, especially during lambing season. Conservation laws clash with survival needs, creating tension. The ancient struggle between man and beast is still very real here. Every night is a battle for survival. Mongolia's legendary landscape is under threat. Mining booms scar the land, pollute water, and displace communities. Overgrazing by exploding livestock numbers is turning green steppe to dust. Desertification is spreading, swallowing pasture land year after year. Herders and mining companies clash over the future of the land. The environment's decline threatens the foundation of Mongolian culture. The steppe's beauty is fading. Mongolia's democracy is vibrant but turbulent. Frequent government changes, corruption, and stalled reforms create instability. Public trust is low, and protests are common. Political unrest adds another layer of difficulty to daily life. The fight for stable, effective government continues. Mongolia's unique culture faces an existential threat from modernization. Young people are drawn to global trends, leaving traditional skills and knowledge behind. Mass migration to cities accelerates cultural erosion. The fear is that Mongolia may lose its soul in the rush to modernity. The echoes of tradition are fading fast. Language is a major barrier for travelers and locals alike. Outside tourist areas, few speak English, and Mongolian is tough for outsiders. This limits connection and opportunity, both for visitors and Mongolians. The language gap can lead to isolation and misunderstanding. Communication remains a fundamental challenge. Mongolia's vastness is breathtaking, but the isolation is profound. Months can pass without seeing anyone outside your family. Loneliness, depression, and anxiety are common, especially in winter. Even in the city, many feel disconnected from their roots. The psychological toll is heavy, demanding immense mental fortitude. It's a silent struggle that shapes the Mongolian spirit. Our journey through Mongolia's hidden sides ends here. We've seen the challenges, brutal winters, isolation, and more. Yet what shines brightest is the unbreakable spirit of the Mongolian people. Their resilience and warmth are truly powerful. If you found this exploration valuable, consider subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us share more untold stories from around the world. Until next time, stay curious and adventurous.